This is Stuart giving his anecdotes about the Oscar nominations. Hit it, Stu!
Alright, well, this is my Oscar list, and I'm gonna read it off to you. And, here we go. The Oscars, the 80th annual Oscars. Hopefully it happens this year. Unlike the Golden Globes, where it didn't really happen. And here we go.
Stu, you're scaring me when you come up close to the camera like that. You're scaring me.
Alright. Best Picture. I'm going to do that first. I know obviously that's the last thing of the night, but for me, that's the first thing. That's how we do it here at Stuart's Screen Scrutiny.
Woo! Woo! Ric Flair.
This is going to win Best Picture. This is going to win Best Picture. No Country for Old Men is going to win Best Picture. So let's just do the nominations, I know, but you know it's going to win Best Picture. Here we go. Atonement. Juno. Michael Clayton. Ugh, Michael Clayton. No Country for Old Men, which is going to win Best Picture, and There Will Be Blood. If there is an upset in this category, There Will Be Blood will win. It'll be the upset. But I really think No Country for Old Men is winning Best Picture.
Krull's pick. There Will Be Blood. Daniel Day-Lewis only makes Oscar-worthy pictures. You heard it here.
Alright. Achievement in Directing.
Wait, what?
Are you ready, baby?
Bring it back!
I'm going to keep your No Country for Old Men up on here, but I'm going to still tell you what's going to go, because I like that movie so much. Here we go.
What's next?
Achievement in Directing. Julian Schnabel, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly.
Schnabel? I got a little schnabel from my wife last night, if you know what I mean, but you probably don't.
Jason Reitman. Juno. Yes, Juno, the ISP. Internet Service Provider, Juno.
That's going way back. Can you make a Netscape joke?
No, I can't. Tony Gilroy for Michael Clayton. Joel Cohen and Ethan Cohen for No Country for Old Men. And PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson for There Will Be Blood. Achievement in Directing. Who will win? Who do I think will win? Paul Thomas Anderson will win, and I think he should win. Next up. Performance by an actor in a leading role. George Clooney for Michael Clayton. Boo! Daniel Day-Lewis for There Will Be Blood.
Woohoo!
Johnny Depp for Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Tommy Lee Jones in The Valley of Elah.
Why don't you look up after reading? Didn't you ever take some sort of speech class in college?
And Viggo Mortensen, Eastern Promises.
Press 1.
Press 1 if you think George Clooney is going to win. Press 2 if you think Daniel Day-Lewis is going to win. Press 3 if you think Johnny Depp's going to win. Press 4 if you think Tommy Lee Jones is going to win. Or press 5 if you think Viggo Mortensen is going to win. No, Viggo Mortensen, not Viggo Morten. Anyway, my choice will be 3. Johnny Depp will win the Oscar. If I'm wrong, then Daniel Day-Lewis will win. But Johnny Depp is going to win, and I think he should win. We're going to go on to the next category, because we have Edward Scissorhands winning an Oscar. Performance by an actress in a leading role. The nominees are Cate Blanchett for Elizabeth, The Golden Age. Julie Christie for Away From Her. Marion Cotillard, La Vie en Rose.
Who?
Marion Cotillard, La Vie en Rose.
Who is that?
I don't know. She did La Vie en Rose. Laura Linney for The Savages, the story of Macho Man Randy Savage and his brother Lenny. And lastly, but not least, Ellen Page for Here We Go Again, Juno.
Here we go again!
And who do I think will win?
Who
Ellen
cares?
Page. Ellen Page will win.
Who?
Juno.
The little girl?
The little girl will win. She's not such a little girl anymore, baby.
Hey, nice.
And who I think should win? Laura Linney. I thought she was really good in The Savages.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Let's go on to the next category.
Please.
Shall we? Performance by an actor in a supporting role. Do I really need to read the nominations? Everybody knows that this fella is going to win. Let's do it anyway. Casey Affleck for the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. That is a really long title. Casey Affleck was good in it. Next. Javier Bardem for No Country for Old Men. The guy who's going to win the Oscar. The biggest lock this year. Philip Seymour Hoffman for the joke of a film, Charlie Wilson's War.
Fucking idiot!
Hal Holbrook, Into the Wild. And Tom Wilkinson for Michael Clayton.
Hal Holbrook? If you look into the abyss, and you're staring into the abyss guy from Wall Street, that guy, Hal Holbrook?
Let's talk about Tom Wilkinson right now.
Hal Holbrook?
Tom Wilkinson.
Hal Holbrook? Does he still make movies? Wow.
Performance by an actress in a supporting role. Kate Blanchett for I'm Not There, where she plays Bob Dylan. Very weird. Ruby Dee, American Gangster. Saoirse Ronan, I'm probably mangling her name, Atonement. Amy Ryan for Gone, Baby, Gone. Ooh, that was such a good film. And Tilda Swinton for Michael Clayton. I think Amy Ryan is going to win. I just have a feeling she won a lot of the previous awards. Next category is Adapted Screenplay. Christopher Hampton for Atonement. Sarah Polley, Away From Her. Yes, the Sarah Polley from Dawn of the Dead. Ronald Harwood.
Is that the little blonde girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yep. Ronald Harwood for The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. Joel Coen and Ethan Coen, also known as the Coen brothers,
I was gonna deduce that myself.
to No Country for Old Men. And PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Now, are you initializing this guy, PTA? Is that something you created, or is that the way he likes to go? Does he go by PTA?
I think it goes both ways.
Oh, there's a joke! Oh, he's got one! Took him 20 minutes.
But There Will Be Blood. And Adapted Screenplay will go to the Coen brothers. Who I want to win? I don't know. Maybe Paul Thomas Anderson or the Coen brothers. I like them both. You know, I'm very, I can go either way. Like Paul Thomas Anderson.
Woohoo!
Alright, I want to wrap this up. So, let me wrap it up with plugging a movie that I want to see.
Let me give you a closing beat.
I'm gonna have to close with plugging a movie because you keep on plugging these bad movies, Jefferson. So, let's plug the movie Vantage Point with Dennis Quaid, William Hurt, and the always talented, great actress Sigourney Weaver. Go see Vantage Point. It's probably a good spring movie. Probably one of the best spring movies of 2008. And Stuart Screen Scrutiny Oscar Edition is over.